Hello, I'm gonna hopefully show you if there's no more technical issues because I've been trying to record this for 30 minutes because this is so difficult to actually get everything working properly, but I think I've done it, right? So, the way to get FOV past what it just gives you, right? This is for if you want FOV. This is PC only, by the way, PC only, right? I don't know why it's not on console or really anything else other than PC, but it's just not, right? You can only do this in the files. You have to go into the files, but it's pretty simple. There's a lot of technical issues, and if you have any questions, I will answer in the comments. But I might have to troubleshoot it myself. It might be something that I've never dealt with before, so I don't really know if I'll have the answer to all of your questions. But this is the general area that I'm going to start at. Okay, so you can start out by going to options, right? We're doing the file stuff, but I'm just showing you, right? So obviously, the maximum game FOV normally is 20. 20 is the maximum game FOV that the game usually lets you have. Sometimes, for some reason, it allows you to go to -10. I don't know why I would want to see the Huron virus on the microscopic level. I'm trying to see the person that it's infecting, but it just allows that. So I can teach you on how to make it instead something completely different. Instead, something like 130 FOV, 130 FOV, something that's more tolerable rather than that. So now I can do something like this, alright? Or, hell, I mean, let me just show you the maximum FOV that I can put it on, right? 164, let's check this out. Boom, that looks crazy, right? But now I can do it. And then this is the running FOV, it looks insane. But most people don't actually want that. But if you do, here's how to do it. Now I'm going to cut straight to the chase. I'm going to actually show you on how to do this. So first, like I mentioned earlier, you're of course going to want to go into your actual game files. Like, you want to go into your files. You don't want to go into the Steam files. You actually want to go to Documents, into your File Explorer. So you want to go to your File Explorer, go to Documents. You want to close Dying Light, of course, but you want to go to your File Explorer, go to your Documents. Then, once you've done this, you want to go to Dying Light, of course, Out, Settings, and then you want to click on this empty space and you want to hit New, and then you want to hit a new text document, and then you want to click it, you want to double click it, you want to open it, right? You see this? Screw that, right? Then we click it once, we go to Video, we go here, we copy it into the text document. So let me just do a little recap if you did not follow that. Click this empty space. Alright, click this empty space, create a new text document, click on the new text document, it'll open this. You want to click this once, and then you want to drag it into this, right? You want to drag it into here, and then it'll bring you to this. It will copy the code from here, because you can't actually open this from here. If you do, it says this app cannot run on your PC. So, you can't do that, okay? What can you do, however? You can do this. Now, when you're in here, you'll see extra game FOV, but that's not the one that we want. Alright, keep this in mind. This one, we don't care about it. Screw this one, I don't care about it. You don't care about it. It doesn't matter, it doesn't change anything, it just resets as soon as you do something. This one, however, is the one that you want to do something with, and it's the one that actually affects your game. It actually gives you extra game FOV, which is exactly what you want, right? So you want to go into here, into the parentheses, you want to delete all the stuff, right? The 20.00, then you want to click whatever value you want, which is 100 for me. Then once I've clicked 100, I'm allowed to save, right? I save it, and then once I've saved it, you don't want to close this tab. I repeat, do not close this tab. Don't. If you close the tab, it's just not going to save. It's just going to reset by itself. So you want to actually come in here, and you want to close it. Now, you can go into new text document, and you can just delete that because you don't need it anymore. And what I'm going to do, just as a test, this is just for me. Like, you don't have to do this. This is not something that you have to do. This is something completely different. But I just want to try this out, to put it on read-only so it doesn't change it automatically. Anyways, now that we've changed it in the files, you can of course go back, right? This isn't going to work for everyone. I'm just going to get out all the stuff. PC only, not going to work for everyone, and this is just like a hot fix, like an instant fix that might work. and please don't get mad at me if it doesn't work. So now I'm gonna actually go into the game and let's see if it worked, because I just kind of reset the FOV settings that I had before, and now I'm using different ones. So this is just, of course, a test, but it usually works. So let's see. Now that we've gone into the actual files, changed the thing, I put it on read only, so I don't know if this is going to show up on my screen, but if it doesn't show up on your screen, just rewatch the video, and I might answer your questions if you just put it down in the comments. If you have any issues down in the comments, I will try my very best to help you, but I don't know like anything about this. I just know a way to actually fix this, right? So we can see that it gives me 100 plus FOV, right? But sometimes whenever you enter the game, it changes. I don't know why. Sometimes that extra game FOV like line disappears, so then you have to go back in the game, and then you have to do this, and then you have to go to the bottom, and you have to change it really quick, and then you have to exit, right? And then it will come back, like the game corrects it in the document. So there's a ton of different things, there's a ton of different issues. So once again, if you have any problems, put it in the comments and I'll try and answer you, and I might have the answer. And if it doesn't work for you, I'm sorry. I can't really do anything. It's just the devs. It's just Techland. So now we're gonna see if this actually works in game, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna try and find something. By the way, now that we're in the game, I want to make it very clear that I have been trying to record this for over an hour, and I have fixed like 1,000 different issues that I've had thus far. So I've fixed so many different issues. If you have an issue, it might be one that I've already dealt with, and if we'll just see. So follow everything that I said in the tutorial. You can even slow it down if I was talking too fast. I'm just trying to get this over with because it's really late. It's 3:42 a.m. Alright, I'm just trying to finish this video, and I've been recording it for an hour, but there's been so many technical issues. So once again, if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment section. But now I'm going to show you this, right? See, maximum was 20. Now I can set it to whatever I want. Let's just set it to 100 plus, and then look. So once again, this is something that I've noticed. Right here, everything looks fine, right? Everything looks what I expected, how it's supposed to look, what I just did right here, right? FOV goes up to 100 plus. That's how it's supposed to look, right? It's supposed to look like this. You see what I'm saying right here? This is what it's supposed to look like. But I put it on read only because whenever I exit out of it and I go back into the files, it for some reason lowers to 88 every single time, right? Whenever I look at the value that we set on the extra game FOV thing, it resets and it goes to 88 instead of 100, and I'm really trying to find out why, but I don't want it to figure it out for me. I want to put it on read only, first of all, so it doesn't delete that line, and second of all, so it doesn't change it back to 88. I want it to have 100, right? Not because I use this FOV all the time, but still. So that is the fix for this. Now, of course, once again, just putting this out there, this does not work for absolutely everybody. I don't know every answer. I'm not Techland support, right? I'm not a professional at this. I literally just found out a way to do this. I know some fixes for certain issues, so leave them down in the comment section. This is obviously PC only thing. You don't have File Explorer on Xbox, do you? Or PlayStation, or really anything other than PC. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, if you have any issues, I will try to help you, but it is 3:44 a.m. I tried to breeze through this video because it's so late, but hopefully this worked for you, and if you didn't follow along very well, just ask a question in the comment section, and I'll just answer it. I'll just answer it, because I'm just trying to get this over with, okay? And that's it. That should be the fix. If it does not work for you, I don't really know what to say, because this is like the only fix that I actually know. Any other fix doesn't really work for me. This is the only one. I tried mods, I tried cheating. I'm going to be honest with you, I did try cheating. I tried literally anything that I possibly could to be able to change the FOV, but that just didn't work. So then I found this, and I just went into the actual game files, changed it myself, and then it worked, and I started experimenting with it, and then this happened. So once again, if you have questions, just leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the video for Dying Light 2. See ya.